wish I knew in my early 20s, I'd probably be talking for days. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget that subscribe button. As always, my name is Dominique, and thank you for tuning in to another video. As always, if you read by the title, we'll be doing things I wish that I knew in my early 20s. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into the video. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, as well as follow your girl on Instagram at TheDommyB. Follow me on TikTok at TheDommyB as well. And yeah, let's get straight into this video. Y'all, we'll be talking for days if we were coming to talk about all the life lessons learned in the early 20s. But yeah, specifically I wanted to come on here and talk about things I wish I knew in my early 20s. If you are wondering how old I am 27 years old. I will be 28 in less than 6 months. Time flies. But yeah, familiar with this. I had kind of been seeing a lot of like the late 20s girlies talk about on TikTok about some of the things that they wish they knew, or some of the things they just not that they won't do now in their late 20s. So yeah, I wanted to write mine down and I wanted to bring it to y'all. First thing I wish I would have knew in my 20s that I know now is that it's okay not to have everything figured out. I feel like, you know, when you're coming out of, you stepping into your early 20s, you're just like, if you really think about it, you're just kind of stepping out of high school, entering in that college phase, if that's the path that you chose. And yeah, you're just getting into like the starts of adulthood. Everybody likes to have this underlying pressure of that you're supposed to have it all figured out, you're supposed to have this plan, and you're supposed to follow through with it. But the truth of the matter is, you're not going to have it all figured out. It's going to be some days you're going to know what you want to do, and then there's going to be other days you're going to be second guessing this whole plan that you've been planning out for yourself. And the thing about it is, come closer, come closer. That's okay. It's okay to not have everything figured out, have every aspect of your life figured out. You learn, you experience new things, you see what's for you and what's not for you. So it's okay to not have everything figured out in your early 20s. Like, give yourself some grace. You're just coming into adulthood. So it's some people in they late 20s, going into 30s, still not having stuff figured out, and that's okay. That's human. That's human nature. So yeah, this one I would say is no. It's okay to say no. And if you wonder what I'm looking at, I am looking at what I wrote down. But no, it's okay to say no. Now, child, I'll say no in a minute. Coming into those early 20s, you kind of, in some sorts, it's like a people pleaser, because like I said, you're still in that phase of coming into where you're not have to answer, when you don't have to answer to people anymore. Well, you don't have to answer to every type of person anymore, if you get what I'm saying. So it's just like understanding and being okay with saying no is okay. Yeah, no. Have boundaries. It's okay to set boundaries for yourself. It's okay to do that. And my third one goes into the same one, is over explaining yourself. I would never over explain myself now, child. I said what I said, and it is what it is. But yeah, over explaining yourself, that's something I wish I knew when I was in my early 20s, because I used to over explain myself a lot. And for what? Because for what? And I said that goes into to number 2, with being okay with saying no sometimes, because a lot of times when you say no, some people tend to follow up with, well, no, because I had such and such, or, you know, no. I don't have to explain to you why I said no. I don't have to give you an explanation that satisfy the answer that I gave you. I'm an adult, and if I said no, or whatever it is that I said, I don't have to give an explanation for it, because I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So yes, number 3, stop over explaining. A lot of times people don't care no way. So you said what you said, stand on it, and leave it as that. Number 4 I would say is having a change a change of interest is normal. A lot of times you like to think that if you're not interested in something that you're slacking or that it's procrastination. And to be honest, it is okay. This thing is like all in my face. Did I take my glasses off? I like them though. Y'all like my glasses? But yeah, so like I was saying, it is okay to have a change of interest in something. You don't have to always stay focused on one thing. As we go through life, we come to new experiences, we gain new interest and new thought processes of different things. So it is okay to have a change of thought and a change of interest in something. So don't let people box you in and try to hold you to something that you were doing previously. We on number 5, y'all. Okay, next one I would say is you will have many more purposes. You will have many purposes. I used to struggle with this. I'm just now getting out of that, is feeling like you have to have one purpose and sticking to it. And the thing about it is, and the truth is, sometimes some people are put on this earth to have multiple purposes. And you know, so understanding that sometimes you may have multiple purposes, multiple callings. So yeah, I would say that's a big point, is understanding you have multiple purposes. A lot of times I would struggle with myself with figuring out like what I should be doing or what I want to do, and just understanding that just understanding that to myself, that you are a multi-talented woman, and that God put you on this earth to have, and you do have purposes, and you have a main purpose. Next, I would say is, oh, this is a big one, because I see a lot of times, especially with our new generation, child, is it's okay to live at home with your mama and daddy. It's okay in your early 20s to live at home. I can say that I learned this at an early age. Early in my early 20s, I did move out pretty early, and let me say something, child, I brought my ass back home. Okay, I came coming right back home shortly after, because the thing of the matter is, sometimes it's okay not to be ready to live on your own. It's okay to come up with a plan and follow through with whatever you say you want to do and live at home. It's okay to save and live at home. If you are blessed to have parents who support you and who are willing to say that, hey, I've been here before, and you know, you can stay in your house for, you know, however much time that you may need, then do that. I know we have this, society likes to put this pressure on young adults that you are not doing nothing if you living at home, and you know, you don't have certain things, that you're not succeeding. And the truth of the matter is that is not true, guys. It's okay to be able to stack your bread, you know, live at home. It's some people who live at home while they're in college, people who are working and they're living at home with their parents until they have enough saved up to get them their first apartment, and that is okay. Our life lessons for just kind of jumping out there, like I said, I am one of those people who learned early on life lessons of just kind of jumping out there. It builds character. But however, if you don't have to put yourself through that, and if your parents are, like I said, supportive enough to allow you to stay in their home, then please do so and take that opportunity. Years down the line, y'all, I am, you know, have my own and all the other stuff. But yeah, early on, child, I thought I was ready, child. I was not ready, so I had to come back home and sit that tail down for a little bit. So yes, I will say that it is okay to be at home in your early 20s. So this is another one. Everyone you grew up with, it is okay to outgrow people. It's okay. A lot of times we are so used to, especially coming into our adulthood, we are so used to being around certain people because we grew up with them and we've known them for a certain period of time because of school or where we may live, however it may be. But it is okay to outgrow people, and it's okay for other people to outgrow you. Understanding that everybody is not meant to be your friend forever, and that is normal. That is the cycle of life. So yeah, some of y'all sitting out here hanging on to friendships, talking about y'all been friends since kindergarten, child, and Lil Lisa ain't treating you right. Girl, let that go, okay? So yes, it is okay to outgrow people, y'all. It happens. Even down the line, going into your late 20s, and just as life progresses, you're going to meet people. People are going to fall off with folks. You're going to meet new people. It just happens. It's a cycle of life, and that's just is what it is. One I didn't have on my list, but I want to add in to piggyback off of that one is, I would say, is a lot of times we have this mentality of no new friends, being kind of used to the people that we've already gathered relationships with, but being open to meeting new people and understanding that as you grow, that you will come across some, of course you come across some people that are not for you, but that's when you use your discernment. But however, you will come across people that are amazing people. I say for myself, I do have like 2 close friends who I did grow up with, who we went to high school together. My best friend, we are friends still to this day. We've almost over 10, well, it has been over almost 10 years. However, it's been other friends, y'all, but we ain't friends no more, and it is what it is. And so forth. Not even just that, we just, some people grow apart, and that is fine, and that's okay. But I will say, some of like people that I have met outside of those particular 2 people, that I've gained good relationships with them people, and those people I did not grow up with. I just so happened to meet as an adult, and yeah, they cool people, we vibe, and yeah, so that's what it is. So it's okay to come along as you go along your journey, as you grow and as you continue to age, that you will meet new people and potentially have other friends. So that's okay as well. Next one I have is, understand people change, and so do circumstances, y'all. This is a big one for me, because sometimes you expect people to be the same, and that is not true. We all, as you grow in age, we all change. Things change about ourselves, and again, that is okay. It is normal. A lot of times people expect people to be the same, or they think they know that person based off of how they was years ago or how they knew them to be at that time. And the truth of the matter is, people change, people have experiences, and everybody is not going to be the same. I'm not the same as someone who probably knew me in high school, or somebody who knew me in my early 20s, and that's okay. I don't do the same things, and as vice versa, them people might not do the same things. So understanding that people change, and so do circumstances. I have another one. Another one is, I would say, I don't know which number we on, y'all, because I'm over here rambling, but another one I would say is, don't take everything personal. When I was younger, in my early 20s, I would take things personal. Like, why are you taking stuff so personal? I don't know if it's because I was just sensitive, or I just took every shit just too personal, like. But I was saying your early, like, things I wish I knew in my early 20s is not to take stuff personal. Like, sometimes everybody ain't out to get you, nor is everything against you. Like, some things that's just the way it is, or it just is what it is. So you just have to understand how to take it for what it is and move forward. That's just life. So don't take everything personal. Some things aren't personal towards you. Some things can be just business, or just some things can just be this cycle of life and how things go. So one last thing that I would say is just a big one, not really something that I wish I knew, is follow your passions. A lot of times we so stuck on things that we feel like we should do because of how society has trained our brain. But follow your passion. If you're good at something and you're talented at it and you have a passion for it, follow that. So follow your passion, y'all. So that concludes the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more girl talk type videos like this, give this video a thumbs up, as well as don't forget to follow your girl on Instagram at TheDiamondB, and on TikTok as well. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed.
Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at Louis V, yeah. Come with me.